friends, welcome back. Last weekend I went to the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo here in Orlando, Florida, and I wanted to show you what I got. I mean, I guess it's a haul video, even though I'm not really a haul video fan or person, but I did find some good deals. Most of the booths had their stuff at least 15% off. I only went on Friday because Saturday we had Hoop-de-Doo review plans at Disney World. And we were taking our friends for their anniversary, so I was not canceling that. But here's what we got. So when you checked in and you got your wristband, you got a little tote bag that had like some information and stuff. But you got a free Spectrum Noir tri-blend marker, and I'm a huge fan of these. So I was very excited for that. I took a class with Rubbernecker stamps, which actually here, if you want to scan that QR code, is the instructions for the class. It was just watercolor painting using their ink pads, but you got 3 stamp sets in the class. So these are the three cards we made, and I did not embellish them in any way. These are exactly what they came with. So we stamped our poppies, we stamped a hydrangea, and a birthday cake. And this was my favorite. I don't think I'll use the hydrangea again, so I'm gonna sell this one off. If you're interested in it, let me know. So they provided us for our class fee 3 card bases, 3 envelopes, 3 colored pieces of paper, 3 pieces of watercolor paper, some pearls, and then our stamps. And we used their ink pads in class. So we've got this birthday set, which, like I said, this is what drew me, this birthday cake. I love it. And they're layering stamps, so you could actually use these layers, or you could just color them, watercolor them, whatever your preference is. I got the hydrangea, and this one I'm going to sell because, like I said, it's just not quite my style. And I love this poppy. I think that's lovely. Your friendship is a blessing. Isn't that sweet? And these are, again, you could just color them however you wanted if you didn't want to use the filler. Next, we've got the My Favorite Things booth. Now, in the Facebook group leading up to this show, My Favorite Things had posted how they were excited to be there, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we had some nice conversations in that group. It was a nice group of women in there. And I posted a silly gif of, you know, take my money in. We kind of had a little back and forth going. So I went to the booth and I was like, hey, who runs the social media? Because I need to talk to that person. And her name's Ashley. And she was actually off having lunch, but someone went and got her for me. So we got to meet and chat. And she's cute as a button. So I bought a few things there. This stamp set in particular, this kid right here. I guess he's a corgi. He's precious. This is a nice birthday set, and I bought the dies to go with it. Yeah, this will be making many appearances. We're gonna make some birthday cards. And then I also bought this brick background stencil. I don't have a brick stencil yet, so I thought, why not pick one up? Now the I don't have the receipt. I can't remember the name. There's a booth for like Bible journaling and stuff. They carry all the illustrated faith, some Bible cases, things like that. Well, I won a gift certificate for that booth. It was $20. So this is a stamp I've had my eye on for a while. I went ahead and got that. And then they had these clear, transparent sticky notes. I thought, huh. And I'm always putting sticky notes in my Bible, so I thought I'd use these in my Bible. So that's what I got with my gift certificate that I won. I was happy to win that. Creative Creations had Disney sprinkles. So you can use these for embellishments or in shakers or whatever. I got 2 packs because, hello, Mickey. And then I picked up this Graphic 45 stamp. These are really good background stamps. They'll be good for art journaling, artsy fartsy messy stuff. Beautiful stamps, aren't they? I mean, what is it about scripty text for a background? It's always just the best. So they were, you know, they were discounted too. So this stamp set was $19.99, but I paid $16.99 for it. So the Buttons Galore and More Sprinkles, I got 15% off. So yeah, everything was 15% off in that booth. And then this is a company I hadn't heard of before, Scrappy Boy Stamps. And they had a whole lot of stamps in their booth, but I had bought a lot of stamps already, so I didn't buy any. But I did buy this stencil. Look at this. So you've got here, you know, sunset, your beach line with some palm trees, clouds, and some seagulls. This will be really great. I have a lot of tropical things because, you know, I live in Florida and I like the tropics. So this is actually going to go with a lot of stamps and dies that I already have in my stash. And this was discounted also. Let's see. So it was $7.99 and I got $1.19 off. So even with the tax, I paid less than the original price. I paid $7.24. So not a bad deal, right? So yeah. And here's their example. All stencil, no stamps on there. But they had a really nice booth. I didn't take a lot of pictures Friday because I just wanted to kind of enjoy myself. I have a few and I'll put them in the end, but I didn't take a lot of pictures. So this booth was called the Tall Mouse, and they had tons of stuff, lots of tools, some kind of random stuff. But look at this. This is their logo. And Jim was telling me that he was actually drawn by a Disney artist in like 1962 or something like that. And we were talking about it, and I just think he's funny because of his long legs. But my daughter, when she was in 2nd grade, her stick people and her animals always had these super long legs. So it'd be like a 6-inch long leg with little circles at the bottom for feet and then the round body clear at the top. And I was telling him about it, and she actually drew some on the back of the bathroom door, and I never like took them off. They stayed on that bathroom door until all the kids were graduated and moved out and we sold the house. So he actually gave me an extra pin for her, so I got to make sure she gets that. But they had a ton of Disney stuff, you guys. So they have these layering die sets that are cool. They're actually meant for scrapbooking. So for adding photos. And this one's a stitch border. They had one that was a stitch border with a scallop. I had that too, but I put it back. In their booth, if you bought 5 dies, you got one free. So I bought that. And they had a ton of Disney stuff. Oh, this one was a $5 die. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's going to make a nice card background. The Disney ones, you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Even if you didn't want to use this little rectangle, think of the confetti. You can make a whole bunch of Mickey head confetti all in one shot. So I bought that one. Bought this one specifically because I had the little Dole Whip on it. Now I have a Dole Whip on my Silhouette Cameo, but when you try and cut it super tiny, it doesn't cut well, at least out of paper, because of the delicate lines. So I was happy to find the die. So you've got your ice cream bar, your Dole Whip, your Starbucks, and your caramel apple. And then this one, I had it in my hand and I was like, I might put it back. But then I saw their samples. So they had cut it out of black, and then they cut it again out of red, and they cut the Mickey heads and layered them onto the black, and then they cut yellow stars. And it looked really pretty layered up. So this will be nice for scrapbook pages. And then this one was a great deal because it's actually a few different dies. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 separate dies on here. And I thought this would make a nice little journaling spot for a scrapbook page. And it might even work on cards. So yeah, I got dies from there. And then the photo play booth, I spent a little time talking to, and I can't remember his name because I'm terrible with names. But anyway, it was one of the owners of the photo play. It's 2 brothers that run it. And their booth was heavily discounted. I paid $23 for all this stuff. Look at this. This set is so cute. Look at the narwhal, little squid, little jelly. Look at the turtle. But what sold me was the narwhal and the crab. So this was $10. They had some specific sets put together. with the dies on a rack for 10 bucks. I almost bought a few more, but this is the one I decided to come home with. He is, he is just precious. So I got this set. I got a nice background stamp, just words, random words. And then this paper pack was like $3.99. So you've got just some nice primary colors, a couple of prints. Look at that. That's nice paper. And then this set, you guys, this was $4.99. And I had it, I put it back. I had it, I put it back. I had it, I put it back. I finally got it. Because you got stamps and dies in here. And I really, really like this stamp set. And I put it back because I was like, why do I want that stamp set? And then I picked it up again. And I thought, you know, even if you didn't like the rest of the stuff in here, to get this for $4.99 is absolutely insane. So I bought it. And we're going to be making some stuff with this for sure. Now this isn't like, I don't have any hot air balloon stuff to scrapbooks. It's going to be cards. It's going to be a lot of cards. But I think these are just, oh, they are so pretty. And look how close their border is on their dies. I don't like a wide white border on my stamped images. I just don't like it. So this makes me happy. I'm very excited. So photo play, the tall mouse, a little graphic 45, Scrappy Boy stencils. Like I said, never heard of Scrappy Boy before. So yeah, we've got some fun stuff to play with. I'll put some pictures in the end, a few that I took. And then I have another video coming to show the card swap and I only did a couple of make and takes. So just a few make and takes I made. Y'all have a lovely day. Remember, be excellent to each other. Go make something. Bye-bye.